Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Kiva here, and we're going to be talking about today the books that I want to read in 2024. Looking forward to actually be releasing in 2024. This year my main goal is to actually diversify my reading list, is I'm not only aiming to read different categories in the romance genre, but I also want to actually read different genres. I even want to try out horror. That is, I don't know, but my aim is to read more thrillers this year, more mystery, um, more dystopia. I'm not really a big fan of that either, but I want to actually broaden my horizon with my reading. And also, I have a list of books that are going to be releasing this year, and these are my 15 books that I'm looking forward to actually read. Some have already released, but the others have yet to release, and they're going to be releasing further down this year. Some are romance, some are mystery, some are there's a bunch of other things. So let's get into the list. So first on our list is Let Them Burn by Kamilah Cole, and this is a fantasy novel. This one caught me because it says Jamaican inspired, and once it says Jamaican or Caribbean, I am there for it, and nothing can stop me from actually starting to read it. It says God bless heroine that is forced to choose between saving her sister and her homeland. And I mean, it's inspired by Jamaican heroine. I think maybe it's Nani, but I'm just going to look more into it. And I'm really looking forward to actually read it. This one has released from January the 16th. And yeah, I'm going to catch up with this. Now the Fury by Michaelides. I'm not even sure. Sorry for actually I'm not pronouncing your name right. You know what? I'm not going to even do this. If I can't pronounce the name, I'm just going to call the book names only. I'm not going to be chopping up or butchering anybody's name. So The Fury by Alex, and this person wrote The Silent Patient. I've yet to read it. It's on one of my TBR lists, and I'm looking forward to reading that one. I've heard great things. It's a good read. And this one is a murder mystery that is done on a island, and they're trying to figure out who killed the person. So looking forward to actually reading more thrillers like this. For February the 6th, a love song for Rikki, Wilde by Tiana Williams. I have read 7 Days in June by Tiana Williams, and I love the story, and I'm looking forward to actually seeing what she does with this one. So that's my first romance on this list that I'm looking forward to actually reading or anticipating book that's supposed to be released. Now we're going into the fantasy. This is The Eternal One by Namina Forna. This is The Gilded One and The Golden One. I think that's the second book. I've yet to read the second installment, so maybe I have to go and read the first one then continue, because I read this like the first book like probably 2 years or a year and a half ago, so that's a good time to just catch up on everything. So that one is definitely, I actually love the first book, and I'm definitely going to look forward to actually reading this one, and it's coming out February 13th. So the next one on our list is The Lures of the Wilds by Analeigh Sbrana. This book I've been seeing from last year. She revealed her book cover, and I was like saying, damn, this is such a pretty book cover. And it's when I actually getting to it and interest peak is actually a fae ruling a over a community. that, and this young lady decided that, you know what, there's an enchanted library with information in there. I'm willing to take this risk to actually see what is in there so I can help myself to gain this power, only to turn out that two fays are actually behind her to actually accompany her on this journey. And I guess it's a little bit of romance in there. I'm looking forward to actually reading it. It sounds interesting to me. Enchanting libraries, fays, humans, sounds something like something I definitely reading. On March 5th, This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. And anybody knows me, know I love me some Kennedy Ryan. This is going to be the second installment in the Skyland series. The first book, Before I Let Go. And I mean, I love that story. Beautiful second chance romance. And I'm thinking this is another it's not second chance at love. And discovering yourself, and all the reviews that I've been hearing about this book so far. It's been nothing but wonderful and awesome reviews. And I'm looking so much forward to it. March the 5th is so far away, but yet so close. So the next book that is releasing on March the 5th is The Woman in Good Fortune by Sophie. And this is a story of this young lady is being proposed to by one of the most eligible bachelors in Shanghai. And she's looking at how all of her money troubles can be solved because if she can get this money. So she and her three friends have decided to rob this money in the pinnacle of excitement during her wedding. So let's see if they get it. Is it a situation where want all, lose all? Or you're going to be like, we already know that there's going to be issues there. So let's see what is the turnout. Poison We Drink by Bethany Batiste. This is a story where this person is selling illegal magic love potion, and once you say that, you just have me hooked. And I know this is going to be such a good page turner, and I'm just looking forward to actually reading it. I did not even need to go any further with the synopsis. Just looking forward to actually reading that. So March 19, Where Sleeping Girls Lie by Frida, and I'm not going to pronounce the rest of that name. This is a mystery thriller, and this is the author that wrote Ace of Spades. I'm yet to read that. That is on my TBR for this year, and I'm going to make sure I read it before I'm actually going to read it before I actually read Where the Sleeping Girl Lies. As I said, I want to diversify my book reading, and it's just new girl coming to school and her roommate disappears. Nothing good can come out of that. It's either I'm going to disappear or somebody else is going to disappear, but I sure know that's the situation that I'm seeing right now. But from what I've heard from the Ace of Spades, people who have read the Ace of Spades, they have nothing but good things to say. So I'm expecting good writing for this one also. So for April the 2nd, we have The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson, and this is another mystery thriller. She wrote The Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I've not read it, and I never really have any interest of reading it, but maybe I would read it before I actually take on this one. The Reappearance of Rachel Price is that her mom, Rachel Price, have disappeared, and all of a sudden she reappeared after the whole murder mystery situation documentary went through, and she's like, what? No, we have to get into that, and I'm looking forward to actually reading something like that. I've seen Kamilah Cole. She's the next person on my list, and this is One of Us Knows. This book is going to be released April the 16th. And you know what? As I said, when no one is watching, it's on my TBR list. And I wanted to read it in December. I don't know what happened for January, but whatever the situation is, I never get to read it. But I'm going to read it. In between now and March, definitely, I'm going to actually get to it. And this is just another mystery on a island. And I'm just like, come on. I've heard good things about Kamilah Cole, and I'm looking forward to actually reading stuff from her. So let's see how that turns out. April the 23rd, we have Oath of the Office by A.H. Cunningham. And A.H. Cunningham have written, I've read books from her. One book from her so far is Plie. Yes, I finally get to pronounce it right. Plie. And I love that book. So I'm looking forward to actually see what she does with this romance novel. She have wrote other things. I've yet to read them. So as I said, once I actually love one author, I'm actually love their writing, I'll definitely keep on reading. Maybe it's not just high on my TBR list. The next book that is releasing that I've found very interesting is Heavenly Tyrant by I'm not going to pronounce that. But I've heard that she have wrote The Iron Widow, and just by the book covers, these are some of the criteria that make why they make the list. And I've seen The Iron Widow, and I was like, maybe it's a little bit too much of for me at this present time, because when I'm reading fantasy, I definitely want to be into it and have my mind. I'm currently, preoccupied with all of things. But I will definitely make the commitment of reading The Iron Widow and then read Heavenly Tyrant. Then we go to May 7, The Blood at the Root by Ladorian Williams. That is such a nice name. Ladorian Williams. I hope that's how it's pronounced. This is where this young man mother vanished, and at the same time he discovered that he has powers, thinking that when he goes off to college, he's turning a fresh sheet and can turn into a new chapter of his life when he goes to college. This is where everything starts to unfold. Mysteries there to recognize that this magic that he has is connected to his actual family, and it's time to actually dig deeper and seek out the truth. So on July 30th, The Blonde Die First by Joelle Lee Wellington. I've seen her books all over TikTok and elsewhere, and I'm yet to read it. This is just this is about two sisters. They're twin. One is smart and is going off to college early, leaving the other, and the other one decide that, you know what, we're going to have the best summer ever, and they pull out a Ouija board. No, this is where things get crazy. One, I don't think they're black, because black people don't mess with the Ouija board. No, what got me is that they said demons are after them. And there is nothing more exciting than to read these things. And I'm like, okay, am I going to have nightmares after reading such things? Maybe. But I'm willing to actually try it out. And this would be the end of my list. All 15 books that I decided that I want to read this 2024. And I know this, maybe I have more coming further down the year. Probably in June, we'll definitely have another one. What I will look forward to for the next second part of the year, especially like how we have a July book on this list. But so far we have 15 books, and I know that I'm going to actually read all 15 books. Maybe not in this order, but definitely great to be read. So tell me some of the books that you definitely have on your list, and tell me which one of the books that on my list that you're looking forward to actually reading. And until next time, guys, bye.